There are days when you don't want to be noticed, not complimented, not judged, not even perceived. So you dress accordingly, neutral colors, loose silhouettes, nothing too bright, nothing too fitted, nothing that invites questions, and you tell yourself it's just your style. But sometimes, it's protection. Dressing to feel invisible isn't about fashion, it's about safety. Psychologically, when the nervous system feels overwhelmed by stress, social anxiety, heartbreak, body image struggles, or even burnout, it shifts into self-preservation mode. And one of the simplest ways to reduce perceived threat is to reduce visibility. If no one notices you, no one evaluates you. If no one evaluates you, you can relax. Clothing becomes camouflage. This often starts subtly. You choose black because it's easy. You pick oversized because it's comfortable. You avoid bold prints because they're too much. But beneath those practical reasons can be emotional ones. Social anxiety, for example, heightens self-awareness. You become hyper-focused on how you're being seen. Every glance feels magnified. Every comment lingers longer than it should. So your wardrobe adapts. You shrink visually to reduce psychological exposure. It's the same reason some people lower their voice in crowded rooms or avoid eye contact. The body and clothing work together to signal, I'm not a threat. I'm not asking for attention. There's also the connection to shame. If you feel insecure about your body, invisibility can feel like relief. Dark colors absorb light. Loose fabrics blur outlines. Structured layers create distance between you and scrutiny. You're not trying to disappear. You're trying to avoid discomfort. And sometimes that discomfort isn't even current. It's old. Maybe you were teased for standing out. Maybe attention once felt unsafe. Maybe being noticed led to criticism or objectification. The brain stores those experiences. And later, without conscious thought, it adjusts your presentation. It says, let's not risk that again. But here's the quiet cost. When invisibility becomes habitual, it doesn't just protect you from negative attention. It also blocks positive attention, opportunities, compliments, connection. Over time, dressing to disappear can reinforce the belief that taking up space is dangerous, and that belief can spill into other areas of life. You hesitate to speak, you minimize achievements, you avoid standing out professionally. Clothing becomes a rehearsal for how much space you allow yourself to occupy. Now, this doesn't mean everyone who wears neutrals is hiding. Style is personal. Some people genuinely love minimalism. The difference lies in intention. Are you choosing subtle because it feels aligned, or because it feels safer? There's a difference between calm and concealed. If the idea of wearing something slightly bolder makes you anxious, not because you dislike it, but because you fear being seen, that's worth exploring. Healing doesn't mean suddenly dressing loud or dramatic. It means gently expanding your comfort zone. Maybe adding a small pop of color, a fitted silhouette that still feels supportive, a detail that reflects personality, not to impress anyone, but to practice presence. Because the goal isn't attention, it's permission. Permission to exist fully, to be visible without apology, to occupy space without shrinking. Dressing to feel invisible often starts as self-protection, but healing begins when protection slowly turns into expression. So the next time you get dressed, ask yourself, am I hiding today, or am I expressing? There's no judgment either way, just awareness. If this resonated with you, subscribe and be part of this space. We're building a community where women understand the psychology behind what they wear, where fashion isn't about trends, but about identity, healing, and self-awareness. Let's build a community where we don't just dress to disappear, we dress to understand ourselves.